Hi everyone, this is Natasha and I want to share with you just some of my recent dye purchases from Wish.com. And if you're not familiar with Wish, it's an online site where you purchase directly from sellers in China. You are charged for the item, sometimes the item is free, and you pay on top of it shipping. Typically the shipping times are about 2 weeks, so it's for items you don't really need immediately, but you kind of had your eye on. And I do have a wish list on Wish, which is something that I will show in a separate video. So these are just some of the dyes that I have purchased. Some of them were free and you just pay for shipping. Some of them had a small cost and the shipping. And to be honest, I don't think any of them were over $2. And then typically shipping on the free items are either $2 or $3. So let's get started. And the first one arrived today. And it's a unicorn, because doesn't everyone need a unicorn dye? Because unicorn frappuccinos and all those things are fattening. This 0 calories. So, and it's stinking cute. I can't wait to play with it. And the reason I'm doing the video today is because I really want to go ahead and start playing with them. And yeah, so that arrived today, the unicorn. And they're steel dyes, just like any other steel dye from a brand name manufacturer. They're all, no, I can't say all, majority of them are manufactured in China and then shipped to the US or UK or Canada or wherever you are shopping from. So this just cuts out the middleman on those items that are no longer either proprietary or are so generic that they are not associated with a given brand name company. So here's the unicorn. This one I have been eyeing for probably close to 6 months. I adore birch trees. I grew up in Ukraine, in southwestern Russia when it was USSR. And there were lots of birch trees, and we have a birch tree in our front yard, and this just reminded me of childhood. Birch trees and poppy fields. I mean, come on, can you get more Russian, Ukrainian than that? So this, and here's a little tip also for those of you who are either new to shopping on Wish or just not prolific shoppers like I have been the last several months. If you find an item that you are interested in and the price is just more than you want to pay, for example, this particular dye, the exact same dye, is available from a multitude of sellers, anywhere between $10 and free. There's always a shipping charge on top of it. I had it on my little Wish compartment, a little wish list, from a seller that was charging $6. Then I opened that particular posting and clicked on more like this, or related items, which is right at the very towards the top of the screen when you're looking at this, either on your mobile device or on the computer. And it returned back a bunch of other listings for this same identical dye, as well as other dyes, but typically it returns back very similar items, identical or similar items. And sure enough, I found the seller that was listing it for free. So this arrived today, and I believe this was free and $3 shipping. So I paid $3 instead of what would have been $10 for the $7 plus $3 shipping. So always shop around, even on the Wish site. So I'm looking forward to using this. This would fit very nicely on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card front. So I'm eager to play around with that. This was one of the first dyes that I purchased, and I didn't read the dimensions as well as I should have, and always check the dimensions. They're in centimeters. If you need a translator, do the online, centimeters to inches, or if you don't need to, if you know the metric system well enough to kind of eyeball it. I thought this was a little larger. I thought it was closer to the 4 1/4 inch card front, but still, this is really, really cute. And what I envision using this for is cutting this out and then elevating it on dimensionals, and then in some of the relief holes, placing some jewels. So this would be kind of a cool little birthday card for, front for maybe a preteen, or just an elegant card with just pearls and, sporadically through some of these holes. So that's a really cool one. And then this one I thought was really cool for housewarming or even Christmas scene. You could put, you know, white rooftops, and you can, anything that has a, again, apologies for the mower, it's not ours. Anything that cuts out, you can cut out twice in different colors or in the same color, and then put a dimensional so you can give it depth. For example, this building front, you can cut out twice. You can cut out once for the main base, cut it out again, and then just snip out this building front or this house front, and then put that on a dimension so it will give you a little forward. And if you want all these little window holes in the part that you retain to pop up, you can put a piece of cellophane in the back of it and it'll look like windows. So I'm looking forward to playing with this one as well. And I believe this is, I don't have a ruler on hand. I'll try and post the dimensions in the description. These two I have from another manufacturer in 2 larger sizes, but when I saw this, I think this is called Dandelion, not either that or not Lotus Flower. I'll have to look up and see what they actually call this, but I really like this, and I use this a lot on sympathy cards. Just an elegant little pop of white on like a pastel background with a sympathy, you know, message on it. And then I do use pearls on some of the little round pieces. So that was one set. And then these are little, oh, where's a, did I lose a piece? No. These are little bows, and they were a set of 3 size bows. So it's cute. These are really pretty flowers, and for layering, and you know, use dimensional, you run it through all sorts of things to do. You can add texture to it. That was one set. And then this last set I really got for the hats, bowler hat, because I really want to put that on a picture of my cat or dog, as well as the glasses. So cute. Look at this. There's even a monocle. How cute is that? A couple of mustaches and some pipes. I'm not sure if you could probably use this as a tiny little talk bubble, but so there you go. I know that there's at least one more, but I lent it out to a friend. It's a bicycle with a little basket in front of it. Little girl's bicycle, kind of like a Schwinn. But other than that, I think I have several more coming, so I will do another video as those arrive. One of the fun things about shopping on Wish is that you can find sometimes items that retail close to $15 from a brand name manufacturer. So it's a way to shop frugally, especially when you don't need something right away. And the other thing is, when they start arriving, it's kind of like little Christmas presents or birthday presents in the mail. For example, today I received 3 items in the mail. This die cut, and something else. Oh, something, a beauty product, which I shared in a different video. So it's kind of like a fun way to look forward to mail, because really we don't get bills anymore in the mail. Not that that was ever fun to look forward to, but we get very little actual physical mail delivered to our house now, with the exception of all my cool Wish things. So I'll include a link to the playlist right here, because I have a couple of other videos already posted, and I will do more if you want to see more. So let me know that either through leaving a comment or a thumbs up. Feel free to share with friends and family. And if you have shopped on Wish and have done a video of a haul or what you've used in a project or something that was really cool, please leave the link to your video in the comments so I can go and check it out. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.